Now, let's look at traumatic bonds. Makambebre, and I have to explain. Inti may try some explain na yedi asisi so. So let's look at traumatic bonds. I'm not sure people talk about this as much as they experience it. Because yen shada ni hu nimdie. Inti say ye experience traumatic bond kra. Ye feel say ye faith. Ena me destiny me say because you prepare be more adwini mpo say destiny ni ye stages e say we pass through the pain ene Royals of England minim pain krom na emu ansa no mo ayeye. Even those who scandalously hijacked that theory have no idea what cautions must come with it. Into ones all kapena oka ujaya omuntu aso da because they don't have that knowledge. They are just copy and paste. To kan ya na eto mo asum na asam ne ye depene ya oma hijack na afei omo ton shilling. They just had it. It was nice. So then no near the see just don't come you don't come. To jai campe na ye din who started campe na started. They saw it as a nice idea and started using it and claiming ownership. So sad. Major yama ye ni enhwe. To me so because it's not your creation. But it is important to talk about the difference between a covenant of ascension and a trauma bond or covenant of dogma. We need to understand these three things. They are very important. These are three chambers of twin flame. If you want to talk about it and you want to go deeper about it, this is the first three chambers you need to understand. So let's first clear this up. So, you've met someone amazing and the connection feels so the connection feels out of this world. Like who feeling butterflies in your stomach and you say that is a twin flame. Would you say that that's a twin flame? Now, like who condition be now wow. So you leave your wife or husband with 3 kids, 5 kids to go and chase that person in the name of twin flame. Is that it? Twin flame is not physical. My theory was that connection you felt could be your key to ascension and delivering you from lower vibrational frequencies. In short, your twin flame could be your twin ascension. But the important question is whether it is a twin flame or a trauma bond. Hana confusion we don't know the deeper knowledge about twin flame. So when we see it, to relationships. There is twin flame and there is trauma bonds. They are like twins like this. Tina bibisa washasini said, "Ye shaky wo kopa." So you will mess your life up big time. What's the difference between these two I just mentioned? Because if it is indeed a twin flame, then you might be in luck to end your endless reincarnation into this prison body, in a prison earth. Into when we say, ma honami ya ye ne ti hayi ene asase so ayete eye purely sunsun asem ade e betimi ama waye no eno no ana ade e betimi asay ama wo eno na mabosi. If that's the case, it will not bring any attachment, it will not bring any kraken. It is a ade we no we ko hia na wo ko ware na wo ko nya attachment wo ho a ebema waye earthbound. Ubeka ha. So odi honam ni koshemu a so wahu. So wan fa honam na nshem na wo hwe no etherically a that is when ebe pagya wo every the lowest vibration ni frequency ni mu na ma wa focus wo ascension. This is what is called twin flame. The wisdom of detecting and understanding twin ascension reveals more than the connection, and that's where important questions arise to check if these are a result of a demonic negative energy covenant of your past life that you just hitchhiked and mistaking it as an opportunity to ascend. Obeye she rough. Sadia we na eto na wonni mu nsonsono ya ewo mu no na sa odu hu kochem se esu ya wewu kura nkeye. This is where the confusion is. And a twin flame, and a twin flame, and a twin flame. You cannot talk about twin flame without talking about the traumatic bond or the trauma bond. Because they look alike. It is a vulture. Any eagle, no? They look alike and they are both birds. But don't forget, say one is a scavenger who feed from baller so, and a one also eat fresh blood. The difference between them, but they look alike. Bakun di baller, sir, and a trauma bond, and a twin flame no more looking like a tricking crofobia brain into relationships. And now no, said they are now only partner starting na motie 1 year no, oko wari ni no. Wait now, second way truth. A big great to be any. Hey, we don't understand these things. Sure, don't bring spiritual things to the physical world. We have rules and regulations that guys here. Yeda 12 hours regulations and so. So life is not about 12 hours. Your life is about 24 hours. Master both. So you are able to understand this. Because you will near my idea, Juma woho, near where you near my idea, Juma waha, Nina so obody ni wumbi. Obi shia obi, none who a mobo, and I will one a kakrabi, and one in Tino, I to a cowso. A baby I see. Baby, I say, and I done man soon, baby. You were supposed to pay the person's school fees. You were supposed to pay the person's rent. Pay your pain off. And I would tear yenti and liberty who came. Now, what will pay Neso? Yentis anyama way I say. Because when you meet that twin flame now, it's more spiritual than the physical. Ebi wa we hie nipa no, wo tua sa pain no na wako. Wo tua wo karamasa na nkrofo na wako. And a papa kakra we na otena na ne will pain no will increase till the rest of your life. So either you pay your pain off or you roll yourself into the pain to continue it. The ancient masters say that a twin flame is like looking in a mirror. Memao evidences from 4 different sources, 4 big different sources. And I said 4 strong different sources. Now how they are compared the American. And this is the ancient masters. Sa no muhunu. Omuhu twin flame to say dia ujina ashushemu na wosha wawo reflections. It intense, challenging, and pushes you to grow. This is from the ancient masters. Mark it down for me. Your challenges in a true twin flame is for you to progress and feel completeness, not competition. This is how the ancient masters measure twin flames or twin flame. It doesn't cause harm and chaos. It has got nothing to do with chaos and pain, drama, distraction. Bibia sa enka. That is what the ancient masters are saying. That is one. Mark it down for me. In religious teachings of destiny and divine purpose, they program us to accept things or these connections as a life path. They program or a sort of incomplete karma that formed a purpose of incarnation. Ntino, almost said, "I will ye ni nyina no." Ukoye na baba betia wo karama ne soka. Let's say it goes beyond the physical. Or goes beyond this flesh. Until when you learn that this mechanism is the only thing that keeps changing, the soul or the spirit in you is being here eons. That's why you can meet somebody near you would say, "Wunimuno, any idea?" Karma, the soul is being here eons. So into ube shia idea no ebimuso ube tuya ukama. That's what they also think. And no religious teachings no. Almost no. So the principle of Afa, one bigger thing I know so turning into being say I am a worry. One of the biggest tool for the akabulance. I say can no strict wo ho. Ye dem brush hye ho no obi didi agora yetimi eye na de te sese de anka mo community na nda ni ayi ase chips no. De wo wi ana watantan na ye wo ya kire. The principles of Afa and other spiritual divination will use very powerful metaphysical and spiritual methods to unravel your life's connection to your etheric purpose. Again, and also so they go beyond the physical body. Into anything to inflame goes beyond this physical body. It is a which ya numpo physically say na Now ma honam no be play part wo ma waka. Waso be yehye. There are a lot of powerful chemicals the acabulans no were using. Ebini afano, it was so powerful as a chemical for acabulans. See, no so turning into gobe. And no na ya. So bad if we are saying all the obi apen oye. How do they show you this? A bad then a far for to me the idea go from they go beyond your first no. Oh my God. They do that by going beyond your physical energy to connect with your higher mind and making sense of what they see. It goes beyond, twin flame goes beyond this physical body. But now, I found also that one too. So I have given you how the ancient masters think about the twin flame. And a mama religious teachings, no so. And a mama wafa principle, any other spiritual divination, no so. Said they are homogeneous. Now let's go deeper into it. Let's look at these people too. In addition, then we continue. And we have these astrologers and horoscope readers. Almost so they use star reading and numbers to check destiny and purpose as well as next steps to take. Astrologers and horoscopes were so. All these are supposed to be in some sort of alignment with your ascension. They're not, they are making nara. It be anywhere air pointed to relationship. Nina is talking about ethereal and etheric stuff. Your ascension. Because bibia wu ye biano. Esese wu na hyase a, wu na wiye. Because ye nananom ka asem bi se abraba hyase mpo nyeden na awiye no ene asem. So but what if all the signs are true? They connect you to that specific path. But that path is a result of millions of years of old traumatic bonds. What if this is the case? Se wunni mienu no a na de wunni ma ye twin flame na. How do you differentiate asama ato no? Say ye ebia years old traumatic bonds are. And because we only talk about twin flame. What if there will come no years traumatic bonds that existed long before time? What if all this magnetic vibration is a result of traumatic covenant you had in past lives? So nipa na we sia no. Aye we say twin flame no. What if it is a traumatic bond? Tell me what you know about traumatic bond. Where did you hear it first from? Traumatic bond, no. What do you know about it? Write it in the comment section for me. Because we don't talk about it. When they are very important to us, we need to know. So when we are making choices, enrolling into our pain, but we will pay our pain off and continue our ascension. Because traumatic bond, you will be miserable. The connection between twin ascension is that you share the same soul split into two bodies. Maame, what did I say? You share the same soul split into two bodies. That's what I say. Maame. In a timeline, when these two souls reconnect in flesh, into your soul, mienu be the air connecting in flesh, and your flesh mienu in the air connecting in a soul. Maame. It becomes whole again, not in the physical, but your higher consciousness achieves oneness. You cannot bring such a huge thing into physical relationship. No, it's a big fat no. This is a spiritual platform and we are teaching spirituality. So if you feel this is not your opinion, this calculation is beyond the physical. And it's never shallow. Unless you have your agenda. And I will be turning to inflame into a physical thing. It's never about. The same Christ consciousness that is achieved by meditation and other chakra rising practices. It's not about physical issues. So, with chakra rising practices, we use today is supposedly achieved by this same twin ascension. At this point, it has nothing to do with the flesh. Just by randomly running into your other parts of your split soul, in all senses, you could be in a different timeline. You could be in a different timelines. Or different worlds, or different times or spaces. But you are perfectly aligned in the right time and right space. This can never be done with the flesh. It's supposed to be spiritual. And Crawford is idea what that done Crawford be brave, me ye with twin flame, me ye will say, me I costu be brave, kola obini ni kunuat na wo miensa. Adie we wa obana sesa me mani miensa. Ede ko oka hia into me ye. Ye problem ni so. The way we take spirituality as black people is too serious. Do you get what we are discussing? All this I just said has got nothing to do with this physical body. And nothing I make a say, well, life now did you know in 24 hours and yet 12 hours. Timema will focus ni na baby dia do when you kwa. So what da who baby a woko. No who baby a wonam very important. That is what makes this type of ascension so unique and rare. It's not always smooth sailing, but it's truly transformational. So what you say, Mamia, on the other hand, what if what you thought was your true twin flame for ascension is rather a traumatic experience revisiting you in this lifetime? Hey, can you tell? In an attempt to prevent you from ascending, can you tell? What do you wear home? Or be physical, or be ma wa bre, or be sesa with destiny, or be sesa with plans, or be or be twati team, or be ma wa causes so many errors. What do you wear home? When you meet someone, how do you know this intense feeling is just traces of past pain? How do you know? Listen, we don't know. Listen to me, me paucho. The past pain can visit you. It's either you pay for it and leave or move on, or ube jinako na wa allow no na repeating the job. Ebema wa kotam na nimu deep. Ye won krofo bi wo ha ofa eyire either girlfriend or boyfriend. The same way, no mu nyine ja no the same way. Omuja na another one or baba the same thing or the same thing or the same thing or the please stop dating people. Give yourself some time. And yes, I what boni to krobia to ho. And I wama upe no crofo boni mu ubekwa koto form. Afe na wo heart na break bi omo na akrashe. Open pam kro enye ye bi. Ha! How do you trace whether this is your past pain with a similar soul or remembrance of past agony? How do you detect this? Your one crofo bi wo ho a omo ye so strong that oduru ba bi onim sa ha mabahada. To be call back no. How do you know minia? Nipa way, how do you click with no? Said ya na mo start a chase 1 year no na mo ye business plan ni ade. Wo da dwen da. Se mo Maria ebekom. We don't detect this. Obi wo kwa no ma wo sia no 1 year bi. Buane ne rent ni school fees no pay off your pain and move on. School fees are uti ade ni ko school ti chenchena chen abeware no ewurade e we bie kwan sa wo beto wa wo pain ni so. They can be an ant in your pants. Trauma bonds may have that deep spiritual connection because they look alike like the twin flame makatro, but it doesn't shake your core as a twin flame does. How do you know something is shaking your core? But the main thing is, how do you detect? Say we are shaking me a trauma bond and I a twin flame. Kon twin flame na no yedin. And then your physical so. It is a shake you up sana. E dey na unim about it. E dey na obetumi aye. What do you know about trauma bond? O dey catch me keke. But the main thing is, how do you detect? Maybe so. It is difficult but not impossible. So we see it's difficult so we detect the difference, but enya ain't to me ye. My number one way of detecting a traumatic past covenant is to weigh it against religion. Mean to be for religion, and this are the end of me pam trauma. Until we will have to weigh it against religion. How do you feel about religion and religious figures compared to things that truly manifest your growth and goodness? How? Where your question? How do you feel? It's so simple for me to detect with my religious metrics. And it's so simple for me. For example, it was reported recently that Ghana has discovered another oil and gas field in commercial quantities. Recently, I met you. Because a BSC them. Oh, just spiritual. Me say mami omuchi ni. And I say, hey, intimate so much me. I mean, I'm in pain. That fire you. If you wish trouble for me, trouble will choke you. Because I don't create trouble, so me, I'm straight as ruler. But in social way, we are see, in social way, we are say, hey, nyasam she. Meto me krama ba kudi nyasam she. Hey, Ghana for you am energy free ho a. Hey, e ba shockible. Omo aso on be yodio mo. Ne nyasam she. Hey, Ghana for never take them for granted. I'm telling you. They are serious people, oh. They are energy movement people. They can decide to take their energy from you by shrink it. There will be a no to the bottomless pit. Ghana for. In person, Ghana for do not withdraw your energy from me. No.